Hello and welcome to the first episode of the Hull City Road to Glory within the Premier League. Why am I doing this series of? So the first window is realistic transfers. So we've got Joe Geldhart, Yu Hirakawa, Hoxer, Carvalho, Johnston, Mosquera, Azaz, Salai, Badeli, Souza, Sekongo, and Lancashire. So I've literally gone on the internet and looked who they're realistically signing for this summer. Those who I've got, those are the only players I'm allowed to sign in this window. But I will show you one weird thing. He's relegated Bournemouth and Everton for some reason. So West Ham are still in the league, and Burnley is still in the league. So a bit of a mess up, but it'll be okay. I did start live points as well. So there's that. But hopefully we can make some signings. What we've clearly got some players that have had contract extended, players that are going to go soon. Southland, List, McCarthy, Egan's retiring. Loads of players have got their contracts renewed and not wanting to extend for some reason, which I might have to have a look on trying to sort that out. I've loan listed Giabi, transfer listed Casey Palmer, I've transfer listed Omer, and I've loan listed Bairstow again and transfer listed Destan. But as you can see, there is quite a lot of players that aren't going to be able to extend their contracts. I'm looking to see if I can sell them and get some players in through the door, basically. As well, to show you how much money we have got in real life, Hull City would have 200 million, but we have 37 million at the moment. I have not spent a single penny. It says I have, but I haven't even signed a single player yet. But we have got an offer from Curl or Destan. They wanted a swap deal originally. I've just negotiated it. I've now got 4.5 million for the Turkish striker, so hopefully we can get some money within the club. But there is some scout reports coming back in. Hopefully we get something next for before pre-season. At least offers here. Bairstow can go out and loan to Sheffield United. Regan Slater is not leaving the club. He won't leave the club at all. We have even more offers. We're getting a 2-year loan offer from Leicester for Mason Bairstow. For to Tyler, don't know how to pronounce his last name, but Timothy. So we can get around 1.5 mil for him at least. I think we should be fine because with him gone, it doesn't really matter. Because we get Sam Johnson in, and we can look to at least bring someone in soon. But we've only got 2 players that we could sign. I want to bring in Joe Geldhart, 100%, and you just as extra, and they are related. Expected to come back to Hull City in real life, but we are quite far away from getting any other players' scouting reports back fully, so it'll be fine. But we will make some signings. Huge offers here. Giabi on loan to Burnley. Yes, Drama will not be leaving, even if he wants to leave. Does not want to renew his contract. For Melwood to back to Birmingham, I'm fine with that, so we can get some money in. But now I am actually going to make a signing. I'm going to go in for Joe Geller and see what we can do. I am going to offer 3 million to begin with. See what I can do there. Right, selling clause. See if we can get an extra 100 grand. There we go. First signings in. First departure of the career mode. Or first transfer, really. Is Destan. He'll be leaving the club, and he is off to Kiln for 4.5 million. So that's a bit of money back in. And we have a bit of money, more money to spend, really. 40 million to spend. I do lack quality fair bit. Casey Palmer could go to Millwall. I could try and get about 1.5, maybe 2 million for him, potentially. He is worth 1, but I want a bit more money. How about 1.7? No, I'm gonna have to. I'll accept that 5% selling clause and a £1 million offer. Why not? We are nearly there on getting Joe Gelhardt. He wouldn't agree on wages, so we've had to delegate it. Hopefully get some. There's another one. Mason Bairstow's left the club, but to who? On loan. He's joined Sheffield United on loan for the year, and he's gone down to the Championship to go play for them. But something huge has happened though. He's agreed his wages, and he's going to be on a 4-year contract. We've made the first signing, and it's Joffy. Joffy returns to Hull City from Leeds United for £3.1 million. I think that's a good signing personally. It is what it is. But I think it's a much needed signing for Hull City in real life. But I'm going to wait till you see him in Hull City shirt again. Just because he is a huge signing for the club, in my opinion. But he's not going to wear the number 8 anyway. But it'll be fine. So, welcome Joe Gelhardt back to us. Noah has left the club. He's joined Birmingham for £1.15 million. Look at the budget now. We've got 37 million still to spend. I'm just waiting for these scout reports to come back in. But nothing else has really happened. We potentially have another million coming back in. So, an offer for payment now, which I will negotiate. I want more money for him. I don't just want 1.4. I'm looking to potentially get 2 million for him. No, they're going to stick with 1.4. 175. Could. I'm going to go 85. And they've rejected it. Oh well. But there is some news. If I press continue here, we have a bit of news already. If it'll load. There we go. Gabby has gone. He's gone to Burnley for the year. We'll probably see him eventually in the league, which I'm a bit confused with, but it is what it is. In case Palmer goes to Millwall for £1 million. Not bad. It isn't bad. But transfers do need to come in quick and fast. So, yeah, I get much of the scout reports back in, and we're getting another offer for Paddy McNair. We'll negotiate again. Like I said, we need a bit more money for that. See if we can get 1.8 again. That's my price value. And they've said no. I'm going to have to accept it next time. Because I need him gone. But yeah, on to some more signs. I'm just going to accept that Paddy McNair offer 1.4 million. But we have got some reports back. Hawks is 70 rated. Mosquera's a 74. Salai's a 78. Badell is 75. Vinicius Sousa. Conga, Lancashire. I think we do need to bring in a couple of players in. I'm going to try and bring Mosquera in as a new centre back. I'm going to try 4.5 million, bang on his value. I want to sell on clause. Of course I do. I'm going to count and just decrease it by 200 and then there we go. Another player potentially in. I'm going to bid for Sousa. He has got 22 million release clause, but I'm not going to pay 22 million for it. No way. His value's 8.5, 9.5. It's off of 10 million. See what they say. 10.5 mil. Oh, they say about 10.2. Is agreed. That's 2 signings done and dusted already. There we go. There's a signing. Yes, and Mosquera is at Hull. And we've signed him for nearly £5 million, just shy of £5 million. Decent centre back to bring in. Now let's try and bring in Vinicius Sousa. We got Mosquera on a 5-year deal, so hopefully with Sousa we can also get him on a 5-year deal. Yeah, we can. Perfect. I'm going to say, we'll say 40. Just give him a bit more money. And there we go. Our third signing. I don't know if we can get any others, to be honest, with the money that we've got left. We've got £19 million to spend. We need a couple more players. A lot more players, but if we now look at the team, I've got to improve it a bit more. Paddy McNair has gone. he's gone to Birmingham City for £1.4 million. And he joins Fenoa. And it seems that we could get a couple more players out. Oh, that would be a good deal. But no one's really going in for Irma, which could be a bit bothering. But what I could do is for Carvalho, I could try and do like a swap deal maybe for Finazaz, potentially. I'd have to sign every single one of them. I'd want to sign a fair few. It's like Salah, he's going to cost a lot of money. Sam Johnston's going to cost a fair bit of money. You's going to be a bit of money. Not a lot, but still something. I'm thinking, I'm not going to bring you back. I'm not going to sign this young kid. I'm actually going to sign Will Lancashire as our backup striker. I'm going to say I'm going to say 3.5 mil to see if we can get anything. And it's agreed. That's 3.5 mil for Will Lancashire. I don't know about anything else, we'll just try and get Will Lancashire in. And there we go. Will Lancashire is in the club. He signs for £3.5 million from Spurs. The new striker into the club. We have got a thing on Sam Johnson. He's going to be cheap. So that could be the backup goalkeeper sorted as well. So let's try and get some business done. And there we go. Finally, he's left the club. He's gone to AGF or Aghouse, I think it was. 1.6 million. So a little more money, not a lot, not a grand total, but it's somewhat decent. Has had an offer come in. I'm wanting to use him like as a thingy, as like a swap deal, but could benefit off a bit of money, but could get. I am going to push for around 2 million. If you give me 2 million, I'll take that. And he disagrees. Oh well, no, that's fine. But we did offer 2 million for Sam Johnston and 10 million for Salah. That's 2 key signings in as well. Here we are then, yet another signing. Sam Johnston's in the door for £2 million from Wolves. It's just a signing to have. It's just someone to have in the goalkeeping ranks. I ain't going to use him as the main keeper. I'm going to use him as the backup because I like Pandal. That's our 5th signing. I want to sign one more of these 3. I'm thinking Finazaz. It depends on how much money I've got left, really. But we have got pre-season. I will show you who we have in pre-season as well. So we play Venezia, of course. Play Venezia, Mönchengladbach, and Genoa. So I don't mind. Hopefully we do alright. Yet another signing, our 6th signing. Not our last, but £10 million. Roland Salah in from Galatasaray, the new right back. In the door. Carvalho's not going to be there, and Baddeley, the last signing, will be Finazaz, hopefully. And Mez had a couple of offers. We've rejected a 3.7 million offer for Balumi. I will show you. We did lose. I don't know why it's giving me tutorials. We did lose 3-2 to Venezia though, in pre-season. But it's okay. It's only pre-season. Yeah, it's warm-ups and stuff for us ahead of the new season, but it is what it is. Quick sim it and we'll show you what one is. And we lost 2-1. So has left the club to Trabzonspor, back to his home nation of Turkey for 1.85 million. That means now we have 5 million to spend. We're going to have to keep Finazaz on the transfer list, on transfer weight. But the team now can look a little bit better now that some of these have came through. And I can have a couple of sides in now. I'm gonna have Louis Kyle playing. But yeah, see what I can do. We have made no transfers since we did beat Gladbach 3-2, but lost 2-1 to Genoa. That's pre-season done and dusted. Next episode, we'll play Leeds United, Aston Villa, and Sunderland, and then we'll include the transfer window as well, like transfer deadline day. And then, yeah, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. And we'll face Leeds United at Elland Road to start the league season off, which is insane. So, see you all there.